Hey everyone, if you're catching this on the replay, let me know you can hear me. I've got a quick Facebook Live I want to do today about something I heard that would be a word of encouragement to me and to many of you. So I'll wait a minute to see if anybody joins. I hope you're having a really good day. I just set this up really quick, and this is what I wrote in my journal. And it was a night for me where I kept getting all these thoughts. And, I couldn't sleep at first, and I started realizing that these thoughts were showing me a new direction and a new trajectory to go. So I want to share. So I'll get started. If you're watching this on the replay, share it. Tell me what you think. So I woke up this morning and I had a distinct impression of a vision that I saw, and the vision was me pushing timelines out ahead of me. It was almost as if they were clocks or watches or something that signified my movement in time, but I was pushing them out ahead of me as if I didn't want to apprehend them, comprehend them, or I didn't want to accept them. So I kept pushing them out ahead, like as if it was an option. And I discovered that in pushing these timelines ahead, I was kind of waiting for that perfect moment that was never really going to arrive. So again, I had this vision of pushing these timelines ahead of me, and I had to actually think, well, what does this mean? And I came to the conclusion that what I wrote in my journal, that even my options in time now were almost an illusion to keep me in distraction. This moment of constantly waiting to be who you are, to be who I am, present options like which way to go, and they're not being led by intuition. It's like we're being inundated with distractions that are keeping us down, locked into this waiting moment, thinking that something's coming when it's not. Everything you need is within you right now, and accept the timeline that you're in the world for such a time as this. What are you called to be? Who are you called to be? What are you called to communicate? So in pushing these timelines ahead, I realized that I was in this waiting mood, and all these options that were coming to me constantly were nothing more than a distraction or an illusion. So I wrote in my journal all these options. Do I speak this book? What do I teach next? Yet they all sit, and I get nothing done at times because I fear missing out. I fear missing the point, going in the wrong direction and moving. So I push the timelines away from me, unable to totally accept that the message I have right now in my life is a message of challenge. So this is why I'm doing this Facebook Live. It's not so much for you, although I hope that you glean from it. It is a declaration to the universe that after all the healing that I've gone through, after all these years of healing, I'm finally able to accept that my message is one of challenge and confrontation in love, to help you see your divinity in the midst of technology that wants us to enjoy a transhumanist agenda, trying to rip us off from the knowledge of our divine humanity. But now back to what I thought. So what I will do will not be accomplished in time without realizing my divine reality outside of time. I have to realize my divinity in and of itself, because I am called to be here now in time for such a time as this. This is my I am moment in discovering my essence. I'm not going to find my purpose in time by waiting and pushing away something that is supposed to appear to me in time. The potential will connect with your mind through visions, and possibly your heart through understanding, and that will connect you for the field. So your purpose is not coming in time. Your purpose is the essence of who you are. So when I was pushing away the timelines, it was almost I was waiting for time to dictate to me some sign that I could go forward, and this would be the indication of something that I'm supposed to do. That will not come. What you need right now in your life, in my life, is this potential in the field reaching our heart that will then manifest in time. So I pulled out of time in order to manifest in time. And I realized that the potential in the field, the divine mind, yet if there's fear, if there's doubt, if there's insecurity, I will push those timelines away, not holding myself accountable in time to be me. Why? Possibly fear of letting myself down, fear of accepting me, and no more. So I am putting this out there to challenge you to be you. Stop pushing timelines away. What message is stirring in you? What are you supposed to communicate either online, through your friends, to your family? Don't hold back and hide in time, because that will only cause a frustration in you that you will not know exactly who you're supposed to be. So I believe in you, and I believe in me to be creative, to be divine, to be human, and to be authentic in time. So the question for me today and for you today, who are you? Who am I? Am I projecting an image of what time is calling me to be? Or am I projecting an image in the divine nature of who I am in my humanity to be truly who I am called to be for such a time as this? Make no mistakes. That one statement that you are in time for such a time as this is not to be disregarded. You are here now to learn, to enlighten, to awaken. This is not a nebulous reason. You are not in time to pull from time the definition of who you are. You are in time as an incarnation of your divinity and in your humanity. So I want you to think today. Today is a challenge that is coming. The energy is challenging us out of this observation mode, which I talked about in my last Facebook Live, into now participation. So what is the participation? Only you know. Only you know the way you're supposed to go. So this is short, brief, and to the point. I love you. Have a great day.